Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back and thank you for supporting me. I'm Coretta. In this video, I will show you how to create a multi-layer rhinestone shirt using your Cricut. Come on y'all, let's get started. For this project, I will be using rhinestone flock, Hotfix transfer tape, rhinestones in the size SS10, a black gilded shirt, an edge brush to brush my rhinestones in, and a wax pencil to help me to place rhinestones in circles that did not get a rhinestone. I will leave a list of these items in the description of the video. For this video, I am going to be testing another rhinestone template for my Etsy shop. I will leave a link to the rhinestone template in the description of the video if you're interested in purchasing it. To cut the rhinestone template, I am going to be uploading it into Cricut Design Space. To upload, I am going to select Upload on the left toolbar. I'm going to select Upload Image. I'm going to select Browse. I am going to navigate to where the design is located and I'm going to select my design. And then I'm going to select Open. This screen shows the image that I am going to be uploading. And so I'm going to select Continue on the bottom right. This is the image detail screen. I am not going to make any changes here, so I'm going to select Upload on the bottom right. Here is the rhinestone template on the canvas. I am going to make sure that it uploaded at the correct size. Sometimes when uploading rhinestone templates into Cricut Design Space, it may not upload at the correct size, so you always want to check the size. According to the design description, the rhinestone template should be 10.625 in width and 6.183 in height. I am going to select the entire rhinestone template and check the width. So selecting the entire design, and then on the top of the toolbar, I am going to select size. And here you can see that the size is incorrect. So I am going to correct the size. I'm going to change the width to 10.625 and hit enter. And with the proportion lock on, it automatically sized it to the correct height. If this does not happen, then you will need to unlock the lock proportion and then type in the correct size. Now that I've checked the size of the rhinestone template, I am ready to cut. And so I'm going to select Make in the top right corner. On this screen is the rhinestone template on color coordinated mats. I am not going to be doing anything here, and so I am going to select Continue on the bottom right. Here on the material screen, I am going to select the material setting that I created to cut the rhinestone flock. To create the material setting, I selected Browse All Materials. I selected Material Settings. When the custom material settings opened, I scrolled all the way to the bottom and I selected Add New Material. I created a name for my rhinestone flock. And then I select Save. Once I selected Save, the material setting moved to its alphabetical order, and then I am able to select my pressure. And so I am going to slide the slider bar over to 345 And I can also use the plus and minus to get there. This is the pressure that worked for me. You should do some test cuts to see what pressure works for you. I am going to leave this cut, how many times I want to cut it, I'm going to leave that on off. And I'm going to leave the blade at 5-point blade. Then I'm going to select save. Once I've saved the material setting, I am going to exit the cut to make sure that the material setting saved. I'm going to select done. So I'm going to scroll down and select done. I'm going to select cancel in the bottom right. I'm going to select yes with are you sure you want to cancel the cut? And then I'm going to select cancel again to return to the canvas. So let's start over. I'm going to select make. Here is the template on the color coordinated mats, and I'm not doing anything here. So I'm going to select continue. I'm going to select browse all materials, and I'm going to search for the material that I just created. I created the rhinestone test, so I'm going to select that material, select done, and I'm going to leave the pressure at default. You can load the rhinestone flock onto the mat in two ways. You can load it with the backing on, or you can load it with the backing off. I am going to be loading it with the backing off. I'm going to get the rhinestone template cut out, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to brush in the Hotfix rhinestones. To brush in the Hotfix rhinestones into the template, I am going to pour the rhinestones on the flock, and then I am going to brush them in a circular motion until the rhinestones fall into a circle. Now I'm going to use the wax pencil to place rhinestones where they did not brush in, and also to remove the extra rhinestones. Now I'm going to use the Hotfix transfer tape to pick up the rhinestones. I'm going to place it in a U, and I'm going to place the middle down first and then the sides. When applying the Hotfix transfer tape, you want to commit with the downward motion, because once the transfer tape is down, you cannot pick it up to make any adjustments. I am going to remove the Hotfix transfer tape and place it back on the backing until I am ready to press the rhinestones. I am going to repeat this for the remaining layers. Here at the heat press, I have already lint rolled my shirt and pre-pressed it to remove any moisture. I also have the first layer placed on my shirt, and I am going to press this at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. Next, I am going to place the second layer into the layer that's already down, and I'm just going to make sure that I place it and make sure that it's not overlapping any of the rhinestones that is already on the shirt. And I'm just going to line it up within the layer that's already down. And now I have that down. I'm going to press this at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. I'm going to place my third layer on the shirt. And again, I am going to make sure that I line the rhinestones up on the shirt to make sure that I do not overlap any of the rhinestones that is already on the shirt. And if I do, I can just like use my fingernail to kind of push them where I kind of want them to go. So I'm going to press this layer at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. Okay, guys, this is looking really good. I am loving it. And so we're going to place our last layer into the rhinestone template. And I am just going to place it inside of the design, making sure that I do not overlap any rhinestones that are already on the shirt. And I'm going to press this layer at 350 degrees for 20 seconds. So these are overlapping. So I'm going to fix this quickly. Okay, guys, the shirt is finished. So I'm going to peel it and reveal it. This is our shirt. This is the shirt. So what do you guys think? I think it is gorgeous. I love the color combinations. It is so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, guys, that's all for now. I hope that you're able to follow along with my process. If you like this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you could be notified every time I upload a video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will respond back. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.